Would Jesus have known about Alexander the Great? So Alexander had made himself part of Jewish history. He marched through Judea, of course, on his way to Egypt. And more importantly, his successor kings, Antiochus IV above all, the Seleucids, had tried to impose Greek religion, Greek culture upon Jerusalem. This, of course, resulted in the Maccabees revolt in the middle of the 2nd century BC. And so the book of the Maccabees, for example, does mention Alexander. That's maybe thinking Alexandria, that book. But there was this tradition about Alexander and his successor kings. And so any educated Jew, as Jesus was, would have known that much at least, would have known roughly when Alexander ruled, would have known he came through Judea, and would have known about the Maccabees and the Seleucids. We also think, or at least it's speculated on the basis of Jesus' interview with Pontius Pilate in the Passion story, that Jesus knew Greek, or at least passable Greek. And if he did indeed know Greek, he would have read some of these historical sources, would have had access to, perhaps, even some of the Alexander histories. We don't know, all speculation, but the answer in short is almost certainly yes. Jesus did know Alexander, and probably at least the rudiments of Hellenistic history.